Evening YouTube family. I'm just making another quick video here. This is going to be part of a mini series. If anyone's interested in building their own type of man cave like I have down here, I'm revealing a little bit more of my man cave without giving a tour. But tonight I just really wanted to focus on, in particular, super checks. So this is one of the main games that I have down here at what I call the Jolly Owl, my basement speakeasy. I also have an arcade system, a dartboard that I built, a dartboard cabinet that I built. I have a nice fireplace, and I'll go through those in due time. But just wanted to give a little review. You don't necessarily have to buy a super checks, but if it's in your budget to do so, they're a great game to play and to have. You really don't have to be a fan of hockey to have fun on it. This game in particular I did buy new for super checks. The older games, even if it's used, you're still looking at anywhere from $2,500 to $2,600, whereas entirely new super checks, even the newer models in this, run for about $3,000 now. It's a great game to play. You can have up to 4 players on it if you play doubles. People that I have down here, we usually play singles. You don't have to worry about the puck flying off the board. If you can't, or if you don't have this within your budget, another great idea would probably be foosball or even air hockey, which I probably plan to get at some point in the future once I redesign the floor layout down here. But overall, it's a fantastic game. Between myself and the people that I've had over here, we probably have well over 1,000 games on this. Haven't had really any major issues with it. I've had 1 or 2 times that I had to tighten the players up in their gearboxes and need a special tool set for that. But overall, it's been a relatively reliable machine with how much we've abused it. So something else worth noting as well. You can choose whatever teams you like. I think the players for other teams are several $100s. Usually they're pretty pricey, about $200 set per team. And you could really, if you're talented and you're a good artist, you could really remove the guys from the game and paint them yourself if you wanted to. And I've actually considered that. And some of the people that I have coming over here regularly, I was going to actually make the jerseys as their names. With this particular board, I have the Penguins and the Predators. So I was a big fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins before, and I've been the Stanley Cup one of the Stanley Cup championship games when the Penguins played the Predators. And when they did, I decided to buy the super checks with that theme in mind. But you could really go with any team. I know I get a lot of flack from some colleagues that I work with that are Flyers fans, and they'd like to see a Penguins Flyers, but yes, that's not going to happen. I don't even invite Flyers fans over here. You know who you are. But the newer super checks games, if you are interested, I believe you just do a Google search for super checks, and they have a whole catalog of these bubble hockey games. The new ones actually have LED displays that have like a neat little graphic. This model is like a year or 2 earlier. I just missed the boat on that one, but still a great game regardless. Even if you have one of the older games, like I think a lot of bars might have like the USSR versus the Team USA bubble hockey. That might be what most people are familiar with if you're into arcade games. But I can do a quick walk around. So here's a quick little walk around. You can see that red button there is the boo, eject, and start button. During the games, you can press that to hear the crowd boo, or if you want to get the puck up on the ice sooner, you just tap that button. That button exists on both sides, so it's fair to both players to get a drop on one another, depending on the type of strategy you play. Up at the top, the scoreboard keeps track of the shots on goal, and of course the goals. The shots on goal is actually pretty neat. They have a Hall effect sensor located in front of the goalie that runs across the length of the goal there. And whenever the puck goes by it, the puck has a little magnet in it, so it trips the Hall effect sensor, and that registers as a shot on goal. This particular model actually doesn't have the coin-operated slot what you would typically find right down here on the side where you see the volume button and the little toggle switch to turn on. I wasn't a big fan of the coin operation because we play so many games on it that I didn't want to have to open that up and continually drop quarters in it. But some people enjoy that, and some people like that. So I also had to give an honorable mention here. This is a plaque that I made to go with a Super Chex game. I made the Jolly Owl Super Chex cup, so it's actually a life-size cutout on some pine board, and I just stained it a deeper color. But anyone who wins the tournament gets their name and their nickname on the cup, and some rules of the cup up top. You could make whatever rules you want to make.